biggest flaw of the human mind is that we can't quite unlearn what we know. Whatever happens in our life, our past always follows us like a shadow. The only thing we can do is let it burn and hope to live long enough to forget.
Oh, ripping some papers. Okay. Stories of the residents of 12 Memory Lane. Do not destroy. Okay. If you're reading these words, it means you've managed to find my memoirs. My name is Henry, and My name is Henry, and this is my home. I used to live here with my family, but lately I have only my memories to keep me company. Recently, my home seems to have turned against me. Illusions torment me without respite. I can no longer trust what surrounds me. I wrote this journal in case I too were to disappear. I use it to gather what I can still be certain of. I rely on notes to separate reality from illusion, but too many doubts remain unsolved. If you finish the work, you should be able to trace it back to me. I'm Henri Villemaine. I wrote this notebook the 27th of February, 2007. Okay. So it looks like we have two pieces of a puzzle. Okay. So we got a desk. Two things here. What does this do? Oh, zooms. Okay. Can't see anything. Got papers everywhere. So what is this? Harrington and Sons. Villemaine and Sons, and then Melford. Well, this is me, right? That's my name. And then what's this? May 24th, 1999. November 20th, 1960, and March 30th, 2009. Is there no music? What the hell happened to music? I guess it's really quiet. Okay. 24th, 20th. Today's March 30th. What? Let me look at this again. Memory lane. That's what surrounds me. I rely on notes to separate reality illusions. I'm Henry. And the 27th of February, 2007. There was no 2007. It'd have to be this one, right? Because he started it in 2007. Wow. That. And then press A. Nice. Okay. P.S. Time is running. You are my only hope. Follow the instructions on my notebook to find me. Okay. Oh.
What we build is what will remain of us. Respecting my name and its legacy has always been my greatest duty. I have devoted my entire life to it, despite the sacrifices I've had to make to achieve it.
Okay. Hold on. Where's this music at? I'll do 100. Oh. It went down. Uh-huh. There. That's much better. Okay. What is this? Villemaine and Son. Oh, what am I doing? Read? Okay, here we go. Chapter 1, Legacy. What we build is what we leave behind. Upholding the family name has been my greatest duty, though it has come with its own sacrifices. Okay. Henry and Fred. Okay, I came across this drawing of The two of us as children, everyone, or even as children, my brother and I always shared a deep passion for architecture. No matter how often our father would say, a beautiful building is drawn symmetrical and without curves. Um, we kept dreaming of whimsical castles and fantastical skyscrapers. When he left us, his will entrusted us with his company. Fred wanted to pursue his childhood dream and keep pushing his wild ideas on me. As for me, I wanted to honor our father's wishes to preserve his work. I had grown. I decided to settle things by having us each respond to a public tender separately. My proposal won by a landslide. After a few months later, Fred gave up architecture for good. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. What's this? Exclusive interview. Henri Villemaine looking back on 30 years of career. December 2002. Can't even read that. December. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Same thing, different picture. Frederick Villemaine and Frederick. But I'm Henry, right? So I have glasses, and Fred does not. Okay. So I need to be this one, right? Okay. What's this?
An unfinished model.
A model for a manor, model for a country house, model for a villa. Look at that. Okay, here we go. I can barely read this. Yeah, I can't read that either. What does that kind of look like? Look at those windows. That turn? Kind of looks like these windows, right? For a country house? That's what that drawing is? Maybe not. For a manor, maybe? That one? I'll come back to that, I guess. That one. Oh, right here. Blueprint for City Hall. Blueprint for a shop. And a blueprint for a bank. Want to honor our father's wishes. Treasure brother, deep passion architect. A beautiful building is drawn symmetrical and without curves. Okay. Fred gave up. Okay. So symmetrical without curves. Gotta be that one, right? I don't see no curves on that. I'm gonna try the city hall, and then I'm gonna assume this has symmetrical, no curves. Which would be this one. About to test it. Nice. Very good. To be honest, Fred has always been the better architect. But after this, I've never seen him working on a plan. I've been alone for several years. Florence, our housekeeper, has been coming multiple times a week since my teenage years. She was my oldest friend, always close to the family, but I ended up letting her go. Bro. She's your closest friend. One morning, I went down to my office and found my grandfather clock mysteriously broken. That's why I let her go. Seeing my grandfather's heirloom in that state filled me with rage. I thought Florence would value this house's history more than anyone else. Yeah, but you don't know if she broke it, though. They fired her because he was mad? That's not cool. That's not cool at all. She argued that she wasn't working at the time of the incident, but I didn't want to hear it. Okay, so he fired her for no reason. He jumped the gun. Looking back at the clock a few days later, I realized she was telling the truth. Oh, too late, buddy. I wrote her a letter, but I don't think I ever sent it. Grandfather clock. The clock is intact. The clock is broken. The clock was broken. Correct? What's this?
The envelope has no stamp. The letter was never sent.
I did not send it. Dear Kate, I would like to apologize for my behavior. Wait a minute. Her name is Florence, right? Yeah, Florence. That's not that one. This one? Dear Florence, I would like to apologize for my behavior regarding the incident. I do feel it's important to point out the recent decline in the quality of your cleaning. It may help you better understand my irritation. I hope to see you back on Tuesday in good spirits and ready to address this lapse. Inattention, Henry. So I'd have to do that one because she's Florence. What's this? House cleaning schedule. Housekeeping Kate. Housekeeping Florence and housekeeping Florence. Back on Tuesday. She comes twice a week, right? I realized she was telling the truth. I wrote her. Yeah. Where's that letter at? This one. What did it say? Back on Tuesday, right? I hope to see you back on Tuesday. So it'd have to be this one. Is that everything? Yeah. What is that?
The dust on this coat. It must have stayed untouched for years.
That would indicate the decline in quality of your cleaning. Okay. So that, and that. All right. Should be good. Nice. Good deal. If not her, then who could have broken the clock? I started to think the house was haunted. Other things began to disappear and come back somewhere else to break without any explanation. I thought it was all an elaborate setup. Damn, look at all those checked boxes. Some of them are not very well checked. Okay. But I began to realize it wasn't coming from the house. Just like you, I started finding clues hidden around the house. Strange sticky notes in my own handwriting, urging me to solve incomprehensible puzzles. I even came across other notebooks like this one, describing my life with terrifying precision. I've done a bit of digging and I'm finally starting to understand. There's no way to protect this family heritage with my own memory as an enemy. I need to find my wife and children quickly. Do they know about what's eating away at me? If you're reading this notebook for the first time, check one box. So if I'm checking these boxes, I don't remember reading this for the first time, which is why there's so many. That looks like it's in French. I cannot read that. The symptoms. Wonder if I can translate that. I'll check it out later. There's a phone, huh? Damn, well, look at this. Bad feelings, just another room, nothing to see here, locked. No, don't go in there. What's in there? Telephone. Hello?
You have a message.
Okay.
Hey Henry, it's Fred. I don't know what time it is back home, but I was calling because Florence told me that you fired her. She said that you were acting paranoid. I wasn't there, so I don't want to get involved. Anyway, look, how's it going over there? How's retired life treating you? No more work. No more living up to Dad. Maybe you'll end up enjoying yourself for once. I mean, did you ever even like architecture? I miss us building things together, though, like when we were kids. That's why I stuck with architecture in the first place, you know? I feel like our father's death drove a wedge between us, but we didn't have to let it. I was even thinking of inviting you out here to meet, but after what happened last Christmas, I don't know anymore. Anyways, I hope you're doing okay. See you soon, maybe.
Hey, my phone's gone. Emergency 999? Where'd my phone go? Bro. What is this? Okay. Me. Is that me? My wife, maybe? Son or grandson? Wedding day 1969. Brother, me, and grandma. What happened last Christmas, though? What's this say? Fix the flush. Must be a toilet. A turlet. Purse. Some paintings. Ooh, another room.
The last time I saw everyone was on Christmas Eve. The living room hasn't changed since then. I told Florence not to touch anything. My memories may betray me, but one thing is certain. That night I said something I shouldn't have said, and everyone left.
What did I say? Next page. Chapter 2, Christmas Eve. The last time I saw everyone was on Christmas Eve. The living room hasn't changed since then. I told Florence not to touch anything. My memories maybe... Oh, that's what he just read. Okay. Caught up in my cord. My family and I have an old tradition wherever life took us. We made sure everyone came home for Christmas Eve. We hadn't kept that tradition in the past few years, but that night, everyone came. As always, Fred was late. I was surprised to see Charles show up. He found his way down the mountain after all. His apology postcard got there before him. We laughed when it came through the mail. I teased him again about when he'd introduced someone special to us. He just took a sip of wine and changed the subject. Frederick, me, Henry, Elaine, Charles, and a bunch of blanks. Is Charles my kid? Hope he found a way. Okay, so there's 4 puzzles. Okay. To the left, to the right. Okay. This. Charles. Reed. Okay. Bam. Hey, Dad. I'm sorry, but it'll be tricky for me to come over for Christmas this year. Send love to my nephew, Charles. Okay, so Charles is my kid. It's on the back. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, he lives in the mountains. He lives by the beach. He lives by the forest. He lives by the hills. It'd be the mountains, right? Alright. Dang, Windows 98, huh? What's this? Henry, Kate. Elaine and Charles, and then Lucy and Charles. 1977, 77, 79, 79. 79, 79, 77, 77, and 2008, 2000, 2000. Who's my kid? Charles. Charles and blank. College because we laughed. Few years. That night everyone came. Fred was late. I'm surprised to see Charles. He found his way down the mountain after all. His apology postcard got there before him. Left and it came to the mail. Okay, so I would assume this is like kid stuff. I guess I'll come back to that one. What's it? TV? Volume at 12, not too loud. Turn it off before bed, or did I?
We used to huddle together in front of the television and watch family videos.
Okay. What's this? CDs go in the other drawer, TV guide in the drawer, maybe, and family videos, blue VHS. Okay. Oh, chair. Don't sit in her chair. Okay. And this one says, she said I watched too much. Maybe she was right. Okay. Okay. What's this? Oh.
I remember posing for this picture, right here in this room. Elaine painted it, but true to form, she didn't include herself.
Okay. So, family portrait by Elaine. Family portrait by Elaine. Group sitting by Elaine and at home by Elaine. I'm assuming she's the blonde lady, right? So it'd have to be that one. Okay. Okay. Bunch of stuff over there. What's that?
The tree is still there. It's been more than a year since that Christmas day.
Tom's train set still waiting. And did I buy these gifts? Like a drawing. What is this? Dear Santa, thank you for the present. I haven't seen you in so many years. Can you say hi next time you come? I miss you, Tom. Okay, so this is a picture thing, right? Yeah, okay. So that's the couch over there. There's That must be right. So we have me, Charles, and a little girl, which I assume is Lucy. So that must be right. That must be right. And everything? No, it's got two more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this I have to punch these in then. Lucy and Charles, and he lives in the mountains. And then this one should be this one, right? Let's see. Oh no. Okay. Maybe this is not right. If this changes, Elaine and Charles. No, so that one was right. Okay, so this one's Lucy. That one must be right. So it must be this one is wrong. And then this is wrong. That's a TV. Dartboard. No, my kid's got to be small, so it's got to be this one. This one? Maybe this one. Nope. Gotta be that other one. Okay. This one. Watch it be wrong again. Okay, there we go. Even though the evening started smoothly, I remember the quiet tension beneath the laughter. It felt like the weight of unspoken things hung in the air, settling into an empty seat. Why didn't we get together for 6 years? Well, what did you say? Like I said, as usual, we wanted to get the presents out of the way early, so we let little Tommy open his. Oh yeah, I forgot about Tommy. He was overexcited and tore everything open in seconds before running off to play under the pool table. Okay. As Tom was playing with his new toy, I got hit in the head. At that moment, I was sitting at my desk having a difficult conversation with Charles. I knew I should have closed the door. I wasn't hurt, but I wanted to teach Tom a lesson. I put on a bandage and took him with me to the doctor just to scare him a little, but the doctor's diagnosis took an unexpected turn. That's how I found out I was ill. Oh no. Okay, so that stuff's good. Picture's good. That's good. Right here. Right here. Dear Santa, thanks for. I haven't seen you in years. Oh, Tom. No. Arrow? He's a pirate. I'm gonna go arrow, right? I got hit in the head. Oh, it's already there. Bow. Billiard? Can I push it? Hello? Door's on the left. The door's on the right. Got hit in the head. He was underneath the table when he got. Okay, so it has to be that one. Because that's like a clear view. Me going bonked in the head. What's this? Okay, I'm turning it. Huh. Mr. Villemaine, your symptoms suggest mild asthma, likely triggered by your environment. I'm prescribing a rescue inhaler and recommended avoiding dust, pets, and smoke. Track symptoms and will adjust if needed. Dr. Hartwell. And this one is. Oh, wait a minute. Hypertension diagnosis. Your blood pressure in stage 2 hypertension, increasing stroke and heart disease risk. I'm starting you on a medication recommending diet and exercise changes. This one, the date, January 15th. Okay. Symptoms suggest mild asthma. I read that one. And your cognitive screening suggests mild impairment, possibly early stage of Alzheimer's. This isn't a diagnosis yet, but I strongly recommend a neurologist follow-up. Please also inform a close family member and consider bringing them next time. I would assume that, right? Because I can't remember anything. Is that everything? Okay, let's test it. Nice. I wonder if I even got to show the diagnosis to my family. Do they even know I'm sick? Oh, brother. Right after dinner, a little miracle happened. It eased the tension a bit. It's got rabbit, a snake tail, wings. It was like a dog, a rabbit, and a cat head. That's probably my imagination of like trying to figure out something. A few years earlier, when the kids started working, someone in the family insisted we get a pet. So I can't remember what kind of pet we got. So I just threw things together. I eventually gave in. That thing truly hated us, and we all hated it right back. It wouldn't let anyone touch it or even come near. A few weeks before Christmas, the pet managed to escape from the yard. I didn't understand why, but everyone suddenly got very worried. The kids put up missing posters, but the animal's name was too embarrassing to write on them. What was that? Snow, Rex, something crossed out, Princess, Pepper, and something else crossed out. Maybe he caught the smell of dinner or heard our voices, but miraculously, he slipped in through the front door as if nothing happened. So I need to... Hello? That changed. Yeah, because this... Was this here? Or did I just miss it? What was that? Missing poster, okay. Let's go to the door first. No pet door, no letterbox, and no people. Wait. What's it? January 8th, 2001, Parkside Clinic. Mr. Villemaine, I'm delighted to let you know that Rocket is pregnant. All initial indicates suggest good overall health. We recommend a follow-up appointment in 2 weeks for checkup with warm regards. This is like for the animal. Tailshare Insurance. Dear Mr. Villemaine, we have processed the request submitted by Mr. Charlie Villemaine regarding the transfer of ownership for the insured cat registered under your name. As of today, our records reflect Mr. Charlie Villemaine as the new policyholder. Thank you for your trust. I read that one, and please find enclosed. Wait, I'll do this. That's easier. Please find enclosed the deed for companion plot number A17, which now holds your beloved bulldog. Enclosed is your maintenance agreement covering weekly care and seasonal floral. Seasonal floral placement for the first year with deepest sympathy. Okay. I gotta figure out what kind of animal I have. But according to this, that thing truly hated us and we all hated it back. My gut tells me it's a cat. Because, there it is, cat tower. What do we got? Cat tree, rabbit, doghouse, bird cage. I'm gonna go with cat tree. Only because, one, I can't imagine the dog being like, I hate everybody. There's their cat. Yeah, of course. Okay. I'm gonna say it's definitely not a rabbit because I feel like rabbits. I don't know too much about rabbits. They could hate everybody, but I doubt it. I definitely don't think it's a dog because dogs are good companions and they usually most of the time love everybody unless they're mistreated. Birds, what are they gonna do? Like fly around and peck at you? It's not gonna run away, especially if it's in a cage. Kate flew into the night while we left her cage open. I don't think so. Have you seen this dog? Rocket the rabbit. Last seen on 19th November 2007. And then the cat. Have you seen our cat? If so, please just... yeah, it's definitely a cat. What is this? Don't break the vase again.
Knowing how rowdy Tom can get, it's a miracle this vase was never knocked over.
Okay. And the only reason I'm saying this, let me explain before people come at me about cats and stuff like that. I have 2 cats and a dog. So I would say the cats usually do not want to be bothered. Like on your time, it's always got to be on their time. So that's why I think it's a cat. Your cats can be lovey, but most cats are, I feel like, are like, don't touch me. Unless I want you to touch me, you know? Dogs will always be up in your face. So I don't think that's a dog. And then the bird and rabbit, I don't know too much about, but my gut says it's a cat. Pink Bowl Kate, Rocket, Barack Obama, bro. Barack Obama, really? And Satan. It's got to be Satan because it's embarrassing. It had cat prints. So this would have to be the cat one, right? Pregnant, insured cat, and then this would be a letterbox, right? Because we got mail on the floor, right? Yeah, because he would get mail, and it ran away, or it came back in. Red ones for the oven, okay. It came back out of the blue, so I would assume it would be a doggy door. Got Mr. Satan, the cat poster, and the cat tower. Is that it? Yeah, okay. Survey says, bada bing, I knew it was cat. Tom was bouncing with joy, and the kids were thrilled. It was like a family member had come back, and here I was thinking nobody liked that cat. That's what I'm talking about. Dinner got off to a good start. Everyone took their seats around the table, and we began sharing stories about our best moments together. Lane brought out the dessert, and the mood turned a little more somber as we talked about past Christmases. And this page is gone. Is that what I was ripping out in the beginning? Because I can't turn. Oh, everyone fell silent. Charles stood up and left the house first. Without a word, Lucy followed him, pulling Tom by the hand all the way to her car. Despite his protest and confusion, Fred grumbled something about catching a train and disappeared at dawn. He's been traveling more and more ever since. Asia, the Middle East, Africa. Anything to get as far away from home as possible. Lucy went back to competing. I saw her I saw her on the cover of a magazine, her face hidden behind the mask. Elaine stayed for a few days, locked away in her studio, painting strange pieces. Even by her standards, after a week, Lucy came to get her, and they left without us saying goodbye. Since that day, every time I head upstairs to my room, I walk beside the altars of my missing family members. Okay. I gotta go upstairs then? Okay. There's someone humming up here. Hello? Brother's bedroom. WC out of toilet paper. Oh, shit. Over here? Oh. The front door. But didn't I just go upstairs? Wait, what the hell? Hold up. I went upstairs. I came in here. Came through here. Up these little stairs. And I'm at the front door again. Yo, what the hell? And I've noticed there's a bunch of glitches, so I'm assuming the house is changing before my eyes. Charles' son's room. What? Stop. She in here? Yo, what the hell? Am I hearing things? Whoa. Whoa. Henry and Elaine's room. Okay, the paper said I walked beside the altars of my missing family members. Okay. So these must be the altars. Let's see. First we'll start with Fred. I just hit my mic. Fred, he's been traveling. Okay. So what is this one? This is Fred's, okay. Plants, paintings, souvenirs. That looks pretty good. And fencing gear. Nah, it can't be it. That's a little girl. Lucy. So this is Lucy's stuff. So it has to be this one because he's traveling, right? There's the mask, the map, the globes. Different types of butterflies. What is this? It looks like artifacts and history books. Some sort of history book. All right, whose is this? This is Charles. What did he do? Charles stood up and left the house first. Okay. Lucy went back to competing. Lucy went to competing. Elaine was painting. What is this? Not that one. Not that one. Has to be plants, right? Because the other two. Lucy's this one, because that's what the this thing said. And then this one is Elaine's, which will be painting. Okay. What is this? Ooh. The stairs are on the right, and the stairs are on the left. So if I have to walk, since today, every time I head upstairs to my room, I walk beside the altars of my missing family members, which means if that's my room over there, it has to be this side. Because I'll have to walk up the stairs and walk past my family's altars to my room. Okay. Let's test it. Bada bing. All right. I just said what I was thinking. How did it come to this? What did I say? What did I say? With everyone gone, the only person I saw was Florence, until I eventually let her go. Then my memories began to fade. Oh, jeez. I still can't believe everyone walked away over a few words. I don't even remember why I said them. This house, I'm assuming that's supposed to be this house, is no place for strays. Who was the stray? Why did everyone leave? And how is that? Or maybe he's saying like this house has no place for strays because he can't quite remember what he said. So he's kind of just filling in the blanks. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Who was the stray? Why did everyone leave? And how is it that no one ever tried to reach out to me again? What really happened? I need to find the final piece of the puzzle before I forget again, before I disappear. I've always been the one to uphold the legacy of our family. Ever since my father passed, I've done everything I could to live up to that responsibility. I guess I failed. That's rough. Okay. Ooh, my phone's back. That wasn't here before, was it?
You have a message.
Okay.
Hey, Dad. It's Charles.
My boy.
I was calling today because, well, I'm getting married. Technically, it's a civil union, but for all intents and purposes, yeah. I don't think you'd want to come, so I won't ask, but I thought you'd want to know. I still remember what you told us that night. This house has no place for strays.
This house has no. Okay, so
that
right.
hurts. Yeah, that hurt. I didn't blame you for what happened. I mean, I feel like we were all partially responsible, but that just felt like you still didn't look back at your own failings. And I thought about it. This house has no place for strays, and well, I agree. So I decided to build a house that does that. And look, if you really want a seat at the table, you can, but you'd have to make amends with a lot of people before that. Anyways, take care of yourself, I guess.
Damn, that was... My phone's gone again. That was not a good message. Oh, another room. Alright, let's go.
Elaine has always had a world of her own, both in painting and in music. I admire her talent, but sometimes she needs help staying grounded. I believe she worked on an important piece, but I can no longer remember what it was about.
What's this thing? Oh, like a book. You know, that message from my kid was not great. Okay. Guess you're cool. Oh, the sink. Okay. Look at this. Ooh. Picture of a kitty. Is that a deer? A horse? Some theater type thing. Is that a dog? Yeah, a dog. Okay, let's read. This one. Boop. Elaine's passions. I keep thinking back to the first time I met her. Her parents had hired my internship supervisor to redesign their house. She was painting. And I finally mustered the courage to ask her about her work. I watched her paint for hours. She always drew inspiration for objects she found around the house, transforming each one into a unique painting. To her, everything had a hidden existence that she could set free. Okay. What was this? Oh, brother. What's that say? Thank you so much to the jury for this wonderful recognition. I chose to paint the Chimera because it speaks to my recent struggle to stay true to all parts of myself. I'm deeply grateful to Kate for her unwavering support through these difficult years. You're the one who pulled me back onto the stage today. I'd also like to thank my husband Henry. She crossed that part out. I can't wait to come back next year, Elaine. Damn, what did I'd like really screwed some stuff up, huh?
Elaine could go days with paint on her hands. Not exactly what I'd call refined, but she didn't seem to mind.
My dude guy, that sounds like he's kind of a douche nozzle. This. Her jewelry box. Her favorite book. Can I open it? No. Okay. I gotta find some more clues here. What do we got?
Elaine enjoyed making her paintings dance under the light.
She loves oil lamps and she loves candles. I would assume this one, right? Because of the way the flame goes, you know? What is this? It kind of looks like a jester. Exhibition. Painting of a burrow. Okay, hold on. I'll read this again. She always drew inspiration from objects she found around the house. I don't think a burrow is around the house, so it's got like a... Wait a minute. Does that mean it's this instead? Because that's what looks like it's in the middle. Pair of scissors, phone, a knife, paper, and a key. I would assume that one, right? Because she painted inspiration for objects around the house. Okay. Anything else? Ooh, guitar.
Elaine used to leave her workshop door open so I could hear her play. Unfortunately, my office was too far away for me to hear properly.
Okay. And this. Painting of a chimera and nap time scene. Nope, it's gotta be chimera. That's what that letter said. What is this? I gifted her this clock and I gifted her this vase. Is that not a painting? No. Okay. This painting from Mr. Courage. I should pay for hours. Transforming each one into a unique painting. To her, everything had a hidden existence that she could set free. Oh man, I don't even know. Gifted her this clock. Anything on this clock? No. Anything on this vase? No. I'm gonna say I gifted her this vase. Chimera, got that. Got that. Oh yeah. Phone. I don't know what this thing is. I don't know what that is. Scissors. Okay. I need to figure out this thing. Favorite book? Jewelry. I'm gonna go jewelry, I guess. Is that everything? I need one more. Oh, right here.
This record player. It might just be the best present I ever bought her.
Is this? Oh, what's this?
I'm mixing up all of her paintings. I don't know which ones I've seen before.
Painting of dance and painting of a dinner. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Eating of a dinner? That's got. Hold on. Is that what this thing is? This one? This guy up here. He's got flowers. Chimera, that thing. Yeah, see that? The room's all changing. I don't know. Painting. This one. I'm gonna say the dance one just because. Okay, I got half right. So maybe this one is this one. I'm gonna change this one to this one. And I'm gonna say this is this one. Okay, here we go. I'm missing two, so maybe this is this one. Let's see. I'm missing one. The oil? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oil lamp, maybe? No, so, okay, so this one was right. I'm gonna assume this is wrong. Oh. Bada bing, there we go. Oh, more French. I don't know what that says. The next day, I would invite her to dinner. When Elaine moved into the house, I remember she insisted that the tea room be turned into her studio. Okay. 1979 pages. I can't. That's not more French. I didn't understand why she was so determined to set up her things here, but I agreed to hire movers to do everything. To make some space, I asked her to sort through the bigger furniture. It was impossible to keep the piano and the easel. Easel? Did I say that? Instead of taking the furniture apart, these amateurs dragged a piece from the hallway all the way to the platform, leaving marks on the floor and my grandmother's carpet. Oh, you idiots.
Poor carpet. I remember spending hours trying to clean it, but it didn't work.
I can't even see that. Alright. What is this? What's up? 1, 2, 3? 3? Like facing the wrong way, maybe? I can barely see those. It's got 4 markings. How many does this got? Unless 1, 2, 3, 3 on the left, 1 on the right. Then it would be this one. Because there's only 2 and then the 1. I can barely see that. Can't rotate either. I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna go there. What else is here? This piano? She kept her piano. Kept her easel. Take some space. Through the bigger furniture, it was impossible to keep the piano and the easel. Okay, instead of taking the furniture apart, these amateurs dragged a piece from the hallway all the way to the... I'm gonna assume it's the piano then. Because why, like, that wouldn't scratch up the floor. I'm gonna say it's piano. Anything else? I got that one, got that one. Did I do that one? Yeah. What's this? Double door? Single door. It'd have to be double door if it's a piano. Right? One way to find out. Nice, okay. I spent my evening calling them to get a refund for the damage they caused to my family heirloom. Okay. There's a castle over there. Shopping mall. Middle school, town hall, museum, red line, and church. Okay. I remember getting in a fight with her after she entered a local art contest. I thought we had agreed she'd put her passions aside to focus on raising the kids. I was surprised to learn she had taken up painting again, but decided to be the bigger man and attend the ceremony. After getting out of that ambush, we went across the street to eat at the Red Lion. The atmosphere was good, even though she hadn't won first prize. Jokingly, I pointed out that she forgot to mention her husband in her thank you speech. Well, probably because you're a douche. Okay, so she didn't win first prize. Over here. Oh, okay, so I read this before. Okay, Henry, I couldn't have done this without you. Well, that's already wrong. Thank you so much for the jury. This one of a kind recognition. Okay. I'm deeply grateful to Kate for her unwavering support through these difficult times. I think Henry. It's this one because she crossed me out. And then I gotta figure out this one. So she didn't win first. I'm assuming she won second. There's two more. The door, this one, that one. Oh, here we go. The face is blurred. Nothing is blurred. I'm gonna assume it's this one. Wait. Can't be that one. Because she didn't get first. No first place. No first place. Gotta be that one. Oh, here we go.
I remember that exhibition.
Okay. Three Valleys Festival. The Museum of Modern Art. You must visit the more French at the town hall stage. Modern Arts Biennial. Supposed at Walpole Middle, and then regionals. I don't even know how to say that. Surrealist. I'm not even gonna try. Convention. 10 presentations in the top 3. Where's that map? So it's at the museum or town hall. 'Cause we went across the street, so it has to be at a museum. The museum. Okay. Let's try. Bada boom! Here we go. Here we go again. Very good. I didn't understand why she got angry. I mean, I do. You're kind of your attitude, buddy. Elaine's passions have always worried me, and I often made sure she put family before any other pastime. Luckily, she seems to have calmed down in recent years. When she started winning more and more contests, I was thrilled to know that her efforts would finally bring something real into her life. That sounds weird to say. My investigation is getting stranger and stranger. I keep seeing a name appearing in the illusions as if someone had been erased from the story. Kate. Is she the missing piece? I need to find my family. The last painting she finished doesn't look like what she usually paints. It makes me uneasy. That's kind of weird. If she always drew inspiration from furniture, then where does this golden cage come from? That's true. Phone. Downstairs? Wait, stairs right here. Oh, it's back at the table again. Okay. Here we go.
You have a message.
Hi, Henry. I'm calling to tell you we might come over with Lucy to pick up some of my stuff. I don't think it will take long. I didn't get to keep much when I moved in. Do we need to talk about what happened 2 years ago? Is there even something worth saving between us? I feel like I spent years painting and competing. And for what? To prove that it was worth it? That I wasn't wasting my time? I think that we've proven enough times that we don't understand each other. Of course, I wouldn't thank you when I won. Of course, I did it all alone. God, I don't even remember what type of person I wanted to be before we met. Listen, I'll let Lucy tell you when we come over. I don't think talking will bring any good.
Damn. My phone's gone again. Okay. Ooh. It's open. Well, there's the cage. The locked room. Okay. Her name is everywhere. Every illusion bears her mark. And all the stories in the house lead back to her. Why does the name haunt me like this? Everything I'm searching for seems to be in this room. The one facing my office. Excuse me. I started to understand the first time I stepped into her room. All those boxes and things left behind. Kate was my little sister. Oh. She was much younger than me, and we were never very close, yet she lived with us in that room. She never really found her path. Unlike Fred or the kids, she never left the house and skipped town. As everyone grew up, she became harder and harder to live with. Everything blew up 6 years before our last Christmas. Her problems started becoming everyone's problems, and we all needed to have a one good evening of peace. That evening, she came home from work before anyone else. Staring blankly, still smelling of tobacco and alcohol, I told her to leave. Okay. That's my little sister, huh? She would dress up as Santa, or she never came. Hold on. Alright, let's just look at all this stuff. Thank you all so much for this award. To be honest, I never expected to end up on the podium. I mainly wanted to support my best friend and discover her world. So thank you, Elaine, for your encouragement. It really meant a lot to be able to challenge myself alongside such a great artist like you. Thanks again for this wonderful experience. And this one shares Elaine competed alone. What? There's nothing there. I'm confused. There's nothing there. I'll come back to that. This is a no drink family. And she couldn't stop relapsing. I'm gonna say that one, I guess, right? Because she came back drinking about alcohol. Charles lived alone. She knew about Charles. William and I wish you a happy holiday season. We'd really love to invite you to spend the holidays with us up in the mountain whenever you have some time. Charles, P.S. After all, it's thanks to you that we're together. Oh, it says, hey, Kate. Okay, so what? Is this stuff not loading? Okay, hold on. Oh, man. She blamed herself. Another exhausting week. I'm really doing everything I can to find a job, but it's a real nightmare. Henry is still letting me stay at the house for free. I really don't deserve his help. I must be a burden to everyone here. I tell him every day that I'm going to get back on track, but I keep failing. I feel like I'm lying to him all the time. I don't know what I should do. No one is to blame. I'm going to say she blamed herself, right? Fatal. Oh no. This Sunday evening around 6 p.m., a driver on the A140 motorway lost her life in a road accident that blocked traffic for several hours. This incident once again highlights the shortcomings of this aging motorway, where incidents have been increasing in recent months. Police are still conducting investigations to determine the cause of the tragedy. The victim's family has declined comments. Nothing happened. I'm gonna go with car accident, I suppose. I'm gonna say that she never came then. Oh, Santa never came. She would dress up as Santa. But Santa never came. And Elaine competed alone. As everyone grew up, she became harder and harder. No problems. I'm gonna say she supported Elaine's work. Elaine competed alone. I'm gonna say she supported it. She knew about Charles. I'm gonna say that. What's left? That's there. That's there. That's there. Oh. There were 2 of us, and there were 3 of us. I'm gonna say there was 3 of us. Alright, damn, so I missed 1. So is it this one that there was 2 of us? Okay, no, there was 3 of us. Okay. So this is right. There was 3 of us. So I'm gonna say she dressed up as Santa? Where is this on the spectrum? Okay, cool. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. Because I hit my mic again. That makes sense because if we think about Tom's Christmas letter, he wrote to Santa saying that he hasn't seen him in a few years. And if she didn't show up because of the accident, Santa would have never came to the house. That's so sad. I did what I should have done a long time ago. After all, this house has no more room for strays. So if I put pieces together, I'm gonna say since she didn't show up to the Christmas thing, I don't want to jump guns, but I'm assuming I was talking about her. That night I acted in everyone's best interest. The family's charity couldn't support her forever. She needed a wake-up call. But Kate never came back, yeah. And for 6 years we didn't celebrate Christmas. When we finally gathered one last time, I let the story slip out. I told everything. And then everyone left. You must already have understood who you are and what you have done. The truth is not a beautiful thing when it ends up destroying a family. And this matter would be better off disappearing forever. You are reading these words. If you who are reading these words, I regret having inflicted them upon you. But I am counting on you to burn this notebook. You can spare the next person who reads it from this suffering. Do not answer the phone. Do not go out. Do not try to contact your family. You do not deserve to see them again. Make the right choice, Henry. Yeah, so she passed away, and Christmas wasn't the same. I made a comment, I'm assuming about her, which put obviously, disrespect and a sour taste in everyone's, mouth and stuff like that, because I'm kind of a dill hole. This says don't answer the phone. Do not answer the phone. Do not go out. Do not try to contact your family. You do not deserve to see them. But it also says burn the book. Do I go burn the book or do I answer this phone? I'm gonna answer this phone. I live on the
You
edge,
have a
baby.
message.
Hello?
Oh. Oh, okay. Fantastic. I loved every second of this.
The biggest flaw of the human mind is that we can't quite unlearn what we know. Whatever happens in our life, our past always follows us like a shadow. The only thing we can do is let it burn and hope to live long enough to forget.
Okay, so it's just the alternate ending. Okay. Cool. Cool. And there we go. 12 Memory Lane. Final thoughts on the game. Now that it's all over, I love everything about it. As I said before, cozy game with a deep story. The struggles that Henry went through with remembering things. He lost his family, lost his sister. It basically drove everyone away with the comments that he says that he does need to remember. I like the concept. I like the fact that he, left himself notes in a book that he wrote to kind of remind him, to help him remember like what happened. Yeah, it's a very deep story. But I enjoyed it. Very low stakes, very story driven, nice puzzles. It was highly rated on Steam, and they gave it away for free. So I thought I'd check it out, and I love every second of it. So there's not much more to say. I hope everybody plays this, supports this, because games like this are really, really good for short indie games and stuff like that. So as always, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for checking out the channel, and I shall see you guys next time. Peace.